Yes, people, what's up? This is me, PB Talks, and I have to do this looking at the absolute Circus-Ella at Chelsea, whatever has happened today, which is otherwise I call as the Cucurella Circus, which can be shortened to Circus-Ella. I mean, it's not the greatest of terms, but at least we'll take it for now. Um, there's only one place to start, and another news of a striker who could possibly join Chelsea who monitor him. I'll come to that in a sec. But before I go into this circus video any further, I would like all of you to hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe to PB Talks. Make sure to hit the bell notification. I'm traveling to Lauderhill to watch the India West Indies T20Is, and I'll possibly try vlogging. This could be my first vlog. I've been wanting to do it for so long. I've just been postponing, and hopefully I can get that vlog done. And so you guys can enjoy it. We'll be traveling from Dallas to Lauderhill via Tampa and get down on Lauderhill and then go on for 2 days, watch the cricket games, and then get back. So, one and only place to start, and that is the big transfer news of Marc Cucurella, or supposedly big transfer news of Marc Cucurella to Chelsea. And there is only one person that we can talk about, and we look through his series of tweets of how the transfer has gone through. So let's start with this tweet by Fabrizio Romano, which is obviously his pinned tweet. Marc Cucurella to Chelsea, here we go. Full agreement in place between Chelsea and Brighton for more than 50 million. Levy Colwill on the verge of joining Brighton soon. Personal terms already agreed. No way for Manchester City. Cucurella will become Chelsea's new signing. Done. So this was posted about 8 hours ago by Fabrizio Romano, confirming Cucurella, the left back from Brighton Hove Albion, is being transferred to Chelsea Football Club for more than 50 million. Fee is around 52.5 million as confirmed by two other journalists. So we all thought that was done and dusted. Obviously, Man City were in for him first, given that they needed a left back, so to say, given that they have sold Zinchenko, their only recognized left back or right back who's playing left back is Joao Cancelo at this point of time. So they were really pushing to buy Marc Cucurella, and they were the real favorites because no one else was really in the question, and everyone thought that Cucurella is going to Manchester City. But Chelsea went in, bang, we put in 52.5 million, we agreed terms with him, and done. Man City were kind of dibble-dabbling, like they first went for 30 million, that bid got rejected. They went in for another second bid of 40 million, that was also rejected because Brighton wanted no less than 50 million for Marc Cucurella. Understandably so, because he is a fantastic player. He's been balling out for Brighton last season. He showed what he's capable of, and he was one of their standout players in their season. I think Graham Potter, we have to give massive credits to him. He's got a massive tune out of Marc Cucurella, and that's one thing about Brighton. They make talents. And then it's not just Brighton. Many of these smaller clubs, they scout well. They get talents. They get these unknown talents who you think, okay, will they do? Will they not do good? They make them up to a good level. They make them quality players, and then they sell to bigger clubs for higher money. This is how these the other clubs have been doing. Prime example, Leicester City. I mean, you look at how much they have, how much they bought Morris for, how much they sold for him after making him a fantastic player. N'Golo Kante, Danny Drinkwater, the list goes on. So we were thinking, okay, Marc Cucurella to Chelsea is a done deal. He could be our fifth signing after Raheem Sterling, Kalidou Koulibaly, obviously the two Chelsea signings that were obviously announced earlier, and followed by the American goalkeeper that is the one from Los Angeles. I can't forget his name. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. How the hell do I forget his name? Praga Slonina. Sorry, I absolutely, that just slipped my mind. Signing from Chicago Fire. Obviously, he'll be loaned out to them till the end of the end of the year, and January 1st, he will join Chelsea. And obviously, Carne Chukwuemeka, hopefully I didn't butcher his name, from Aston Villa on a £20 million. So these were the four signings, and he could be possibly a fifth signing of the summers under the Todd Bowley era for the men's team. But then, out of an RKO from absolutely nowhere, Brighton handed this. Club statement Mark Cucurella, contrary to inaccurate reports from numerous media outlets this evening, no agreement has been reached with any club to sell Mark Cucurella. And this had Twitter in absolute splits. You can imagine what would have been the reaction when he said this, calling Romano a top-in merchant. Oh, he's got this wrong. He lied to us. Blah blah blah. Cucurella of Chelsea rejected again. This, that, or the other. It was absolutely crazy. And then obviously, you know the reactions how they're going to be to this. They're not going to let Romano go off quietly. But then Romano did this. Someone posted saying Fabrizio lied to us, and then Romano replied, "We'll see who lied." So he is confident that this deal is going to take place and it's already done. And he also confirmed in his latest YouTube video, a small clip I'll play here. The link is in the description. You can go there and you can look at Romano's continuous updates on transfers all over the Europe, because that's what he does. And he said this.
Mark Cucurella to Chelsea, it's a done deal, and here we go. Let me say finally, after a really long negotiation with Manchester City trying for him last week, but no agreement with Brighton on the fee. They had an agreement on personal terms with Cucurella, but not between clubs. Brighton always asked for more than £50 million, and then Chelsea jumped into it during the weekend, hijacked the deal, found an agreement with Mark Cucurella on a 6-year contract.
And that video was posted no less than 2 hours ago. So he's pretty clear, and he is sure that the transfer of Mark Cucurella to Chelsea is done and dusted once and for all. Now, it's not just, there's another part to this one. Obviously, we spoke about Levi Colwill earlier in this video, and I'm going to get to him now. So, Levi Colwill, another academy product, who we are looking to exchange for Brighton. So, Brighton are looking to buy him. And obviously, we are looking to do a buyback clause on him, like how we did for Tammy Abraham when he sold him to Roma, and what we did for Tino Livramento when he sold him to Southampton. So we are in the process of negotiating those terms and conditions with Levi Colwill with his transfer to Brighton, and we don't know the fee, what the negotiations will be. So until the official numbers come out, I don't think it makes sense to speculate, but it is highly likely that we will do a buyback clause on him, and that the transfer of Cucurella to Chelsea is done, and Levi Colwill to Brighton will be surely done. But Jesus Christ, I mean, one normal day at Chelsea Football Club is all we Chelsea fans ask, and it will never happen. We can give it to you in writing that a normal day at Chelsea Football Club will never happen. It will never happen without drama, without twists. And obviously, only when the club announces a player officially, then it's officially done and dusted. But given Fabrizio Romano's record in the past days and the past transfers, he's probably got every single one of them right. And he obviously has his own sources. He has his sources at clubs. He has his sources pretty much wherever he wants them to, and at the right places at the right time. So calling him a top-in merchant, oh, he's this, he's that, he probably just listens to all his sources and posts the right information when the right time comes. It's as simple as that. So I believe this transfer is done, and let's hope that Chelsea announce him sooner, because I'm not sure he's gonna. I don't think he'll be playing at the Everton game. Will probably make his debut at the Spurs game, and given the player he is, we don't need to rush Chilwell back. Obviously, he's coming on the back of a lengthy injury. And given that Marcos Alonso, there is highly likely that he will be transferred to FC Barcelona. So I think Cucurella could surely be a sure start for Chelsea Football Club. The position remains to be seen, because he can play at a variety of positions. He's played at left back, he can play at centre back, he can play at left wing back. And the most possible positions we are looking for him on left wing back and left centre back. So remains to be seen what we do with him when he comes in, and looking forward to see him at Chelsea Football Club. Now, another news that was broken by Fabrizio Romano was another absolutely no one expected this one, because we all thought that this would never even happen in the first place. He posts this. Chelsea are now considering Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang as a potential new striker. Discussions are already started on the player side. Still no bid to Barcelona. He's one of the names in the Chelsea list after meeting for Sesko and other targets. So this absolutely got everyone again in another craziness again, because no one even heard of this once whatsoever. We all thought that after what happened with Arsenal and him going on a free to Barcelona, he went to Barcelona recently, no less than 6 months ago. I mean, it was last January. So, and now to see that we are linked with him, we are talking to him. Obviously, we haven't put in a formal offer and a bid, and obviously there are many factors to it. We have to put in a bid. We have to agree terms with the player. There might be add-ons, agent fees, whatever, and it remains to be seen whether we do that or not. But yeah, past few hours for Chelsea fans have been absolutely crazy, and we can only hope that we just want the transfer window to end as soon as possible. And I just can't wait for the Premier League season to start. At the moment, that's all running in my mind. I mean, transfers, yes, it is definitely a big part of it, because that will help us to frame our squad. Obviously, there's also news of Frankie de Jong, who could be coming to Chelsea over Man United. It's not confirmed yet. Have we bid for him? I don't think so. And also the news of Wesley Fofana. Chelsea putting a bid of 60 million for Wesley Fofana. Leicester rejecting it. Leicester wanting nothing less than 80 million for Wesley Fofana, for a guy who was injured in almost in the whole of last season. Obviously, he's a top-rated centre back, no doubt about it. But for someone who has not played the whole of last season, asking 80 million is a bit too much for him. Like, yeah, but it is what it is. We remain to be seen. I think Chelsea are looking for 70 million that we can somehow settle on getting Wesley Fofana from Leicester to Chelsea. But yeah, crazy transfers, crazy all around. And yeah, just hope that we can get probably one or two more signings in, because we already have a decent squad, and we can hopefully with one or two signings set up a perfect squad so that we can at least try to go and close the gap on Liverpool and Man City and win one or two trophies this season. Until next time, this is me, PB Talks. Make sure to like this video, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit the bell symbol to get any notifications, and I will see you on the other side. But as I keep saying at the end of every single video, make sure to stay safe and wash them hands. Thank you, everyone. Catch you soon.